how do you feel about this first half from Sundowns?
Listen, I think DeLong and Titus should be put under investigation. I think they should have heard Sundowns by now. I don't understand why they kept the ball for an extra touch instead of releasing it, which could have actually put one of their wingers in a perfect scoring position. And even Titus in the early minutes of the first half, there was a nice ball that he could have just crossed the ball in.
Yeah.
And it could have been a goal. I don't understand why he ran with the ball tried to run with the ball into the 18-yard. I don't know what is he doing. I don't understand that as well. I think those two, they could have punished Sundowns. I think they would have had 2 or 3 goals by now. But yeah, other than that, I think Sundowns, I am struggling to see them crafting those goals. Shalulile, maybe we need to give him buy matches. I think agent must go to my friend and buy matches and give it to Shalulile, because we are used to Shalulile bearing those type of goals. It's not nice to see him kicking those balls. I mean, he can't even find the target, which is very rare. Another thing that I noticed with the Sundowns defense, these guys are missing aerial balls a lot. They go for aerial balls and then they miss them. It's unlike them. It's unlike Motaung to miss passes and to miss tackles and to fall. Maybe it's the early stages of the season. Maybe they're a bit rusted, but it's unlike them. And I mean, we're used to Sundowns that is very clinical, very intentional with the way they move the ball. It's very rare now to see them. You see players, they're thinking. You see them, they're thinking 2 or 3 thoughts when they've got the ball. We're used to Sundowns that just moves very fluidly. So maybe it's another thing. Lastly, Mr. Oti, the referees are still continuing with this thing last season. I mean, why not give Roberto the yellow card when he made a foul in a promising attack, and yet when Stellis did the very same thing, he issued up the yellow card? The referee opened up his pocket. He opened up the top pocket and he opened up his zip, but it did not go inside. Maybe a reminder went in with that envelope is not coming.
The thoughts expressed by those in the panel or in the comments are not those of the host, George Mokwena, or Overthinking Football as a platform. Let me go to Austin Tabi. Austin Tabi. Austin Tabi.
I'm Georgie.
Oh, Shady is being Austin Tabi.
Ai, ke shabile Pirates. Mara he ho lokile.
Okay.
Dala re se ka bua.
No, le kere a ke re tlakela ba fetsa. Ke match Pirates ya fela.
Okay, pap. Okay. Ke tla mamon.
Okay. Let me go to Agent. Agent, my brother, how are you?
How are you? I hear Sinje talking about investigation. The real investigation should be, has Sunshine called our players in the past 3 days? We need to investigate that. This can't be here.
Why do you think?
This can't. No, I think today the boys took, what is it called? Being the Brazilians to a different level, eh? We are playing the Brazilian way. There was a certain player, I think won Ballon d'Or at AC Milan, wearing just 10. His name was Kaká. Today I play Kaká, like his name, like the Brazilian name, because this can't be shame. This is not the Sundowns that I ordered. I never thought I would say I miss him Val. Imagine me miss him Val. Today when I'm called, I said I had like a so man. This thing of cocoa melon, crocodile, what, I bring back our traditional piano and shushan, no spices. Because what is this? Last game, fair enough, we're treating chances, right? So I could say in treating those chances, being fast on the transition in the last third, you are open to being open at the back.
Okay.
Right? Now, when you're not creating chances and when you're not doing anything, it raises questions now like, what exactly is happening? Because at the back we're open, at the front also we are open, we're not doing anything. So we are doing nothing. We are busy about doing nothing. We're wasting energy, you know. So it has been a horrible first half. I've never seen a Sundowns keeper doing 8 million kun like javelin football of medium dog. That's my first time in a very long time seeing such kind of play, you know. So I don't know, you know. Kaizer Chiefs have what is his name? Marked. I think we have Libuisa. We have Libuisa Sham. Because I don't know. I don't know what is this, you know. But anyways, 3-2 is June. Staley's the first 10 minutes they were looking for that goal. They couldn't get it, unfortunately. So it became one of those where like, okay, fine, let's sit back, you know. And they sat back, and yeah, they should have gotten 1 or 2 goals, to be fair to them, you know. But yeah, please bring back my sunshine. I wasn't familiar with the game, please.
Let me go to Charis. Charis, tell me about this first half World Cup. Tell me about this first half that Mamelodi Sundowns has played with Stellenbosch.
How are you, bro?
I'm good at you, my brother.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. Like the way agent is saying he's missing Mvala. I mean, I'm kumbuluru lan.
How? Just like that.
It's not working. It's not. It's for me. There's just a lot of stuff that I'm noticing which I'm not agreeing with. Though I know it's too early to judge Umangova and the kind of tactics that he's trying to play and all those kind of stuff. But like I keep on saying, if it's not broken, why try to scrap it out? Because we're doing quite well last season. Even coming into this season, even if there's a change of the technical stuffs and all those kind of stuff, we still expected Mamelodi Sundowns to be there, you know, thrashing teams and doing quite well. But it's like the boys are not ticking. It's not working. We're opened in the midfield. We're opened at the back. There's quick transitions. Yes, we get the ball forward very fast and all that, but we also lose the ball very fast. And then now we're caught on the counter, which if we find a team like Pirates, I'm telling you, they're going to thrash us. It's going to be something else. It's not looking good as things stands right now. I'm pretty much disappointed. Even if we win, we're just going to scrape through, but there's not the Sundowns that we normally see play. No.
Okay. Jay. How guys, Mara? Why you guys? It's 2 games. Let me go to Chakaranda. Chakaranda, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Mr. OT.
Man, people are crying. Chakaranda, what's happening?
Ikupelo change prediction ya ka ile ya mavana.
It's carry over 3.5. Carry 4 goals.
Like Kupelo change, Mr. OT. Let this Apples FC. It was better. It's not make sure. I don't know what's happening, Mr. OT. I don't know if the boys they don't want to play. Like I don't even know the formation we're playing, the type of football we're playing. I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm thinking maybe the guys they don't want to play. Bafuna ukuthi ubathubani umanqoba ahambe because it's not make sure. Mukwena is losing the balls. Mudau is losing balls. Everyone is just not clicking together. Hey, I know it's the second game, you know. We have to give them time, but where's our carpet football? Why don't if the other agent said it? I don't know if it's agent or it's Chris said if it's not broken, why fix it? Why what must we fix? Why must we fix it and start a new football that we don't understand, that we don't know? Because currently what we are playing, no, it's not the standard. Even lava nalava bakhulava ba commentile bathi hayi bayasifuna. bayabona ukuthi lesidlala sifuna
kumnandi,
yiko.
man. Yeah, eish. Hey, but it's
Hayi,
fine, but it's fine. Let me bring in CJ. CJ, hey, bakhala babaningi man, CJ. Hey, kakhaliwa lapha eSundowns. CJ, how should the two teams approach the second half? We saw a Stellenbosch that was different. They were pressing from the front. It's almost like they also smelled to Raymond. There's something that's off here, and they started giving people forward. They were very aggressive. They got some chances. Mamelodi Sundowns hasn't been able to put it together. If I were to put you in the shoes of each coach, how do you approach the second half? What do you change from Mangoba's angle and from angle ya Baka?
Look, I think Mangoba needs to do something with his D line. I think he needs to do something there because they are not winning those balls in the D line. Meaning Tabza and the two center backs, he needs to do something with that triangle to ensure that whether he adds an extra bulldog to ensure that he comes out with the ball, but seemingly there's something wrong there because either they are losing the ball in those critical places, and that could cause them if Stellies come out with a very clinical mindset to tell themselves that they're just going to have not a maximum of 3 touches with the ball and shoot, that could actually cause something. A goal or two. From Stelli's side, I'm not quite sure with this goalkeeper. This Stelli's goalkeeper, this one with them ponytail, this one, there's something wrong with that goalkeeper. I'm not sure about him. He is losing. He saves the ball and he comes back into the field and he tries to push it outside. So if they could have an extra person to know that he's not going to hold the ball, he's just going to push it aside, they could actually get an extra tap, which could actually lead to a goal. So I think Stellies need to be very clinical in Sundowns D line as well. And I hope can we ask the referee to be changed? I don't know what's going on. That referee needs to go. Lastly, Mr. OT, guys, why are they showing us the stadium? This is not good. This how many years has this people been champion? They can't even fill up a stadium. Man. These people must
leave them, CJ. Man, CJ, what's your score prediction?
I'm think it's gonna be a Sundowns 1-0.
Sundowns 1-0. Okay. Let me go to.
I think it's gonna be a Sundowns 1-0.
For time's sake, let me go to Agent. Agent, second half, what must change from both teams if they want to go win it? Does Stellenbosch carry on being aggressive as they were in the first half? What can Sundowns do to maybe change, man, some of this play that we're seeing?
Hi, it's okay. Man. I have a lot of air in my chest.
That's how I know.
But I think one of the two things have to happen. Firstly, I think people will blame Shabalala for that missed chance. I think Ribeiro delayed passing that. I blame Ribeiro more than I do for Shabalala. I think it was the angle was a bit wide off. But for me, I have to take one of them out, either Ribeiro or Shabalala, but probably Shabalala. And then let's bring in the tall man. Let's see sales. I think that's the first change. And also, I know Mashiko has been playing well, but I would sacrifice him, go that other side, and we bring in Ozwani. I think, what is this guy's name? Coach Mangoba should ask Rick Flair that, Ozwani, you can't replace him, Shem. You can't run away, you can do whatever, but that guy has, I think he's one that feeds the snake. You add all this, a snake, because I think you don't function without him. So I think those are the two changes that I would make, Obviously, I know Mangoba is not as radical as I would be, but I will be taking out Libusa and then putting Mudiba there and then leaving Mashego and then taking out Libusa, but he won't do that. That's why I'm suggesting Mashego out, Zwani in, Mudiba that side, and then then the team can play, I think, with sales also up top for Shalulile. Okay. And those changes have to happen in the first 10 minutes. Otherwise, we're losing this game. We're drawing it. If we don't have in the first 10 minutes, we are gone. I think on the Stelly side is again, before Sundowns, when a snake is lying down, kill it. Don't allow it to rise again,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
first 10 minutes, ensure that you get that goal. Because if you don't get that goal again, Sundowns can easily organize and they'll punish you. It's an experienced team, this team, I know we are seeing what, but maybe the guys are going to get a tongue lashing and they're going to cause problems in the second half, So, I think what with them, I would do the same, pressurize them first 10 minutes, get that goal, and then sit back. And then you can hit them on the counter. As for my predictions, I think Sundowns will win 2-0, if not 1-0. But yeah.
Hey, but you didn't want to give me predictions, Pirates, but now.
No, I give you a prediction. If they
gave
vote
me
me,
Predictions.
no, I give a prediction. The Pirates draw or lose or win. Then they draw. And I told them, is that 1-1 or 2-0? Yeah, I told them.
Let me go to Charis. Second half, what should Sundowns change? What should Stellenbosch do to win the game? Or what should both teams do to win the game?
I'll start with Stellis. I don't feel like they need to do much. They just have to keep up with the momentum. Keep pressing them high because Sundowns is already struggling a bit because there is no that combination play from the goalkeeper and the defense line since we don't have Uronza there who can relax and pass the ball in a relaxed state. So already Sundowns can build from the back. So Stellis should keep pressing them high, doing what they were doing, which was working in the first half. And when they get those golden opportunities, they should strike. By now, they should be leading. So with Sundowns, the solution is simple. You bring in Mosimane. He has the intellect, he has the knowledge of the game and the experience to know when to pass and when to delay the pass. Because I think there's part of the thing which was killing us in the first half. They just want to do those quick transition. At some point, it's not necessary.
Yeah.
You just need to hold the ball a bit and look for that unique pass that can open up the play.
Okay.
But I think we're gonna win. Maybe by 1 goal or 2. I don't know.
1 goal or 2. You see now. Hey, man. Hey, you guys are killing me. Let me go to Chakaranda. Chakaranda, what should Sundowns change? What should Stellenbosch do to win this game? Then after Chakaranda, guys, I still want to bring in the Pirates fans so that we can have a conversation about the end of that game as well. Since we had the 2 games, I want to give you guys the chance to also speak. Jacaranda, what should happen in the second half for both teams?
Oh, Mr. Oti. Yeah, it's difficult, eh? It's difficult. But I think Stellis, they don't have the firepower. Okay. Is it even a word? The firepower to go beyond what they are currently. I think if they win here, it's gonna be because of our mistakes. I think they're not attacking to their full potential. I think maybe because of their missing certain players, Aborenas and appetiters. And I think maybe that is maybe the reason why they don't attack too much. But coming to our team, I think agent said it. Let's take out Umasheho and tell Mudiba to go back to his original position. I don't want to play Muzani. I think position. I don't want to.
Sorry about that.
Okay. I don't want to play Uzwane. I think Umkulisi can be good. Or if you're taking out Alende, take out Alende, put in Umkulisi, no Zwane, and take out Mashego. And then, or maybe bring in Umabuye, because we also have Umabuye there. Okay. Because he's good also in that midfield. I think maybe, and can we just hold the ball, guys? I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Hold the ball. Try and hold the ball as much as possible. But
what time say Chakara? Tell me, give me your prediction.
Hey, it's new change. One note.
No, thank you, Chakaranda. I just want to say 2 words. We are back in second half. of the Mamelodi Sundowns versus Stellenbosch game. It is 0-0. Yeah, as you can hear from the Sundowns fans, Gunzima, man, Gunzima. All I'm hearing is,
Ziyakhala and ziku loudspeaker and I couldn't do it off. I don't couldn't do it off. I ziyakhala ke manje. I ziyakhala ke manje.
as Agent said,
Sisekake. But in big trouble, nothing is coming right, and nothing will ever come right.
so that is how Sundowns feel. Look, Stellenbosch was very aggressive, took advantage of Sundowns. Sundowns is not sure whether they want to play out from the back or not play out from the back. I asked a very simple question at the beginning of all of this. I said, you guys have so many combo players. Are those combo players good when they're no longer playing in their combos? Now, when you are pure midfielder, Aubrey Mudiba, and you don't have a Kutsia to back you up, and you're now pushed into midfield, can you play that position? When you're a defender and now you're a pure defender, when you put in that position now and you have to purely defend, not half and half, can you play? Right? Tebza, when now in the midfield, they want you to take the ball and put it on your feet. Can you put it on your feet when you were never asked to do those things? Like it or not, Rulani's system covered a lot of weaknesses of these players. And now we're seeing, Guti, okay, they're really good players. Mara, sis. They're really good players, but how much was the system covering for them in those situations? That's what we need to know. But anyway.
Look, I think it was a competitive game. I thought it was, it could have went both ways. It wasn't as dominant, and I say dominant in inverted commas, as people make it out to be. I think, look, Stellenbosch did come to play. I like these type of games. They didn't sit back. They didn't park the bus. They didn't defend. They didn't sit and wait for Sundowns and chase them in counter. They actually came to play, and I like that. And so Sundowns as well, they gave it their shot. 1-0 game. I think it's a true reflection. In Khoza would say, "Oh, ababini abaphaxulanai." That's it.
Yeah.
But I want to agree with someone. Someone said something that I noticed in the second half. There's something about Sundowns players not applying themselves 100%, and that is maybe it was a tactic from the coach there to say let's just give it a 70%, but there was not that sense of agency, man, that you normally find in Sundowns when they are playing. It was not here today, and I'm very worried as to why. If this is our players trying to get rid of the coach, now I'm becoming I'm really becoming suspicious, because there are certain players that are making tendency mistakes that they don't normally make, and that for me is a bit worrying. But anyway, it's a Sundowns, man.
Yeah.
They've only won one trophy last season. That's the league itself. They're not that dominant. It's that we like to elevate them for nothing. But anyway, it's one of those things.
All I'll say, Sinjay, you know when you come from a strict household and then you get a taste of varsity, it's not that you're a bad kid, but now there's a bit of freedom. So I think maybe that's something that's happening here. I don't know. Maybe Mangoba's letting them go. They came from military camp. But anyway, let me go to Malebe Kuto. Let me go to Malebe Kuto. Tell me about this game. Welcome, my guy.
I'll Prastomi in the comment section. Awujabule segazi. Emzimbeni wakho uyalala lenkinga zomhlaba we. Thatha lento kuyaphileka. Ayinabo ubungozi. I'm sure Coach Manda is considering ukuthatha lento. Uyabona ukuthi thatha lento. Uzima, Mr. Musi. Yabona, during the last minute of the game, just watching Coach Mangoba, I just appreciate it corporate. We complain about pressure. Hey, people are under pressure. One lose, he's biting his fingers, yonkinto. Kunzima uzifihla ngepali. Ngitata Mangoba.
No,
Ubeke pali kanje.
Later when they asked him, he said, I work well under pressure. I don't know when they ask you this thing, but anyway.
Mr. Uthi bekame kanje, abeke lihleli one ngepali. Ngithi siyakubona coach. Awusifihla. Mr. Uthi I'm not game analysis. Thank you.
He just wanted violence. I knew it. Let me go to Agent. Agent, one of
Since Amanda take, can I be the last speaker, please? Can I be the last speaker, please?
You wanna be why do you want to be the last speaker?
I'll be for Mace.
Okay, because you're a member, I'll let you speak last. You're one of the members of the WhatsApp group. I'll let you speak last. Ntuli, welcome, my brother. How are you?
I'm good, and yourself, Mr. OT.
Hey man, hey.
Ay, go.
Yeah, Pitor. But anyway, tell me.
Indiyasha.
How did you see the game?
Ay, man, this game, it wasn't a good watch, man. It wasn't an entertaining game. It sometimes looks disjointed. I don't know what happened. And I wasn't expecting that taking into consideration that Omangoba have been there. I was expecting a continuation. What the way they are playing. Let's hope maybe it's because it's the beginning of the season. But this is not the Sundowns I love watching as a neutral fan, Mr. Uti. No. When I'm sure Hugo Bruce that I understand is like, yo. Hugo Bruce needs to work, Mr. Uti. Remember, these sometimes players, I don't have to tell them anything. They just go there and play. But now, I'm Zamela 7. But congratulations to Stellis. They came into play. They went pound for pound. They are why that guy were cheap. No. Congratulations to Bonnie Stellis. So now it's gonna be tough for his Sundowns now. Because now Stellis has an away goal. If they score one on the second leg, I don't think his Sundowns will come back. But I so wish to get Pirates and Sundowns on the final.
I get about Urlani is Mourinho. He thinks he's Mourinho. Hey,
I know. Because you can tell Urlani left with that ball. Because I was watching those friendlies with that. It seems like he has instilled the shoe shine in piano on those guys. Yeah, it tells no Bobby.
Okay. Let me bring in the others. We're going to analyze the game properly tomorrow. Ichwane, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm alright, Mr. OT. Good evening to everybody.
Ichwane, tell me, 1-0 Mamelodi Sundowns lost to Stellis. How do you feel about the game?
I'm looking at Sundowns. They don't look like a team that's defending the league. And this thing of my daughter, okay.
He's also crying. That's one thing Rulani back also.
But Mangoba, he's forcing Obrim Diba on us to play as a 10. And I don't think you can master a system at Sundowns without Timbers one. For now. And he's trying that so much that it's letting him down. It's letting the whole team down. There's no chemistry. Allende was flat. Ribeiro was trying, but he was also flat. You have a Mashiach playing high up the line. I think out of the balls that he crossed, there was one I was really impressed, but he crossed about 7 to 8 balls, but only one of those really made an impact. So why don't you play Obrimudiba back in his natural position? Give him instructions to do what you need him to do. And then you play Timbazwani. If he gets tired, he will tell you, coach, my legs can't carry me. Then you can replace him. But this system that Mangoba is trying out, the high octane football, I miss Coco Melon football, I won't lie. And I don't think it's gonna last if it keeps on like this. It wasn't a good outing for Sundowns, I won't lie.
Okay, Jordaan. We're gonna speak about these things probably tomorrow. Let me go to Utumi. Tumi, welcome. What did you see from this game?
Eish mfethu. Hayi kuyima.
Kwenzakalani? Kwenzakala?
Eish. Elabantu abekho ndoda abebadlala enye into engayi-understand. They don't show up, man. Uyabona nje u-Allende was out. Umudeba was better than u-Allende. Because I thought it was okay for Allende bafake uZwane instead of bakhiphe uModiba. But it's routine, my coach's decision. But we created chances, we missed the goalkeeper abispanile labantu laba. He deserved ukuthi abe man of the match kule game leyo. Cha uspanile, but more or less sesibabona ema-bid Sunday. Yeah.
Uthini ngamanqoba ball mara guys. Awu.
I can't go. Okay.
Let me ask you. Is time gonna help here? Will Mangoba have the time to make this right, and will time fix this?
But what I'm worried about him, he was there since Pitso was there, Rolani his corner was there. But even the play, how can you change a play ekudlala? Because if ungabona bokekane no libuse emuva la mhlabe badlala enye into. Although we are 1-0 down, but they are still passing back. They're trying to open that space, but angazi so babona ema-bid mfethu.
Okay. Guys, if you have not followed, please follow. Tomorrow we will break down the games properly. We will speak about the tactics and all of that stuff. I think I may be able to let in some more people just before Agent comes in. Let me see who's here then. Let me see who hasn't spoken tonight, and maybe we can get some other people in just to hear. Mine is very clear. I think that there's a lot of things that happen when you change a coach. There's a lot of things that happen when you're changing a system. I think Sundowns' system was so strict, was so precise. You move here, you do this, you cycle like this, and you do that. That once you take the players out of those systems, sometimes you start to see good time, and maybe the system was very strong here. Yeah, man. Guys, please mute when you come in, and then we can go from there. But I'm going to let in some people, guys. Tomorrow, 7 o'clock, I'll be here. We're going to have the proper discussions here. Mulantwa, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm good, and how are you, Uti?
I'm good. Mulantwa, what happened this game? How did you see this game?
Oh, this was a terrible game for Sundowns. A very, very terrible one. I mean, in the first half, regularly boxed in 3 just 3. And then in the first half, they were nowhere to be seen. They were lost at all. At least in the second half, they tried to try to do damage or somewhere there. But you can tell, the team is not doesn't have that chemistry in the under.
So do you think that time will fix this? Do you think that time can fix this?
Maybe and maybe not. I think problem is go change room. Maybe that's what I think. Because personally, I see are these kind of between the coach and the players only some sort of tension in or something. Because even if you level interview conference what was you can tell it's not all nice in there. So let's hope in the second leg we can fix whatever is going on, and then the team will gel together and see what happens from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me bring in Nkosikaana. Nkosikaana, welcome to the show. How are you?
Ninjani bafethu lapha.
Thina simnandi thina who are on holiday. Phela team yami ibuya next month. Tell me, Nkosikaana, how did you see this game?
Usuzositshela ngehlathi ke sikhulume ngama-team amakhulu, asitshele ngabantu abale ku-number 10 mfethu. Masosifake ey'nkingeni zamakhelwane mfethu.
Hey, kumnandi
Uzosifaka
abantu
manje ey'ngxakini
bamakhaya,
zamakhelwane.
kudala
No.
sikhathi.
Hayi.
Uyibone
Nisazokhala
njani
futhi
ke?
ngiyakutshela nakule sizini nisazokhala. Ya.
Uyibone njani ke?
Angiyibuka ihlathi mina ngilibuke sekuqeda i-team enkulu ukudlala ngase ngibuka lo 50 something minute kanti ngizabona the most important moment whereby bafuna ukudlala ikarati manje. Yabo sebekhohla ukuthi i-football le sebephula abadlali ayi madoda yazi nje. And then ke kwenzeka leya mumishi-ke zakhala-ke noma ngayibukanga yonke igame kodwa ngibonile i-Sundowns nje ucosha le few because bengibuka leya game ye-Pirate mina-ke i-Pirate ebalulekile mina ngibuka amahlathi. La le team le ekuthiwa i-Sundowns ngiyibonile kulo ngizothi how many minutes from 58 minutes isho nje ngibone 20 minutes kodwa ngababona ukuthi they get exposed easily lapha at the back ama-defender abo ayizinowe too much. Anganoma i-system umanqoba kayishintshile noma what happened but there is something like okufuna beyifixe like urgent because e-league ngeke beze beyivikela ngifuna ungasho. And abasenawo ne-combination play. Yes, I've said this before nalokho zanifethu nangiphikisa ngithi mina i-Sundowns mina ngekho umshishi nwana-ke lo game la ivele behlulese. Vele angazi vele ngahlangani nje ubona ukuthi yabona angimazi ngoba uya-eja ulokhuzana lomfana uThembazwana ukuthi bazoyenza njani. Kwarun naye bese voyela uThembazwana for in terms of philosophy ube implement kahle lama philosophy abo amabhola abathashayo. Yabona nje manje ngekho uThembazwana isuke ibuthuntu mfethu i-Sundowns angifuni uqamba manga. That is why angifuna ukufaka i-team enkulu kule equation but ke nje i-Sundowns bafeta ingeke. Ayikho le team bafeta. Nasekuqaleni bawina i-own goal kwathiwa hayi bebecindezele ayikho lento le. Yabolele le ubona umanqoba mnqithi angibone iqede isizini. Angifuni uqamba manga. Yabona nje uzodraw mhlambe nje uzodraw nje the first 3 game bembhenga amanye amehlo bemshaya ngesicathulo. Angiphathi ke make draw first 3 games e-league wasezolo ngoba vele ku-MTN8 angifuni uqamba manga ngiyane studies mina kwi-final. Ngiyazi bazocela ukuthi mhlambe i-Capital City ibidlala namhla cha i-Pirate akini manje libeka phansi ibhola so i-ground belimanzi besingakwazi ukudlala kahle abafana bambe beshelela ke kodwa they manage ubethole le advantage egoal away. Hayi sikolanda kuzobe kumnyama phansi umgqibelo. Hayi angifuni ukufaka i-Pirate kakhulu kodwa nje yo si-Orlando la esakhona kodwa laba I'm very happy bengisasethi ngo-Rivero ukuthi why uRivero naye nenkani because befuna i-Pirate mangabithi nje 1-0 bese ethatha le team evale 1-0 sephi sihambe sombona egoli. Yabo manje masithi ngivula i-TV angivile ashintshela nje angena kule Sundownzini zakhala nakhona ungathi ayike naba bayesebedliwa ngisazi ukuthi thina i-system yabo la.
Okay.
Kodwa nje la emabhida ithina sobe siyila emabhida ngeke bebuye la laba bazodliwa laba.
I know kusikhona. Thank you.
Ayithatha lento bafana kaphileka khona osho njalo awukuhlekiseka ngoba bathi ayakuthathwa lento jabulisa igazi ayikho lento le. Uyasho umkhulu. Yabona abadlali mfethu akufanele ukuthi uba overcoach. Wrong lento la. Hayi.
Isikhathi kusikhona ubuye kusasa sikhulume kahle le ndaba. Let me go to Tamos. Let me go to Tamos.
But man laka kunjani?
Hi man, batho bathabile, but people are happy out here, Tamos. How did you see the game?
Ay na hot man laka last ke chilo. Nako ke le mo paneleng ke bua lona.
Yeah.
Ka Sundowns season nge is not going to be a walk on a park. You won't see the today or seasoning e. Wa nyewa. But game ya fana yona. Inele bad for Sundowns in terms of like sheba game ya Stellenbosch na. Previous game ta Sundowns le Stellenbosch. Stellenbosch is tshobisa Sundowns half time. Bafala vare. So today they expect the Stellenbosch is ka win.
Okay.
And like gamble ka yona Stellenbosch vandag. Baba.
Oh, big way. Oh, hey.
Yes. But anyway, I wanna flop hot man. I can't think what you bua fella.
Okay.
Le bala le ke ba jeta ke season nge Sundowns. Hi, I wanna mo yang. Ang batho bela ma.
Hey.
Unless at the set of la formation ya go dwana mkwini once.
I
Ha
wanna
kgutlele ho
hear.
yona.
I wanna hear. This is why I say Sundowns is starting to look like a normal team, but it's kind of I get what you again. Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you.
Let's see. Agent, should I let in more people? Are you ready to jump in?
No, let me get in. Let me get in. In Nigeria, the August there by sunny side, they say, "Hi, whoa, my enemies are happy. Oh, man, what have you done to us? Hi, Kofia kwa. Hi. But you know, can I speak Venek today? I think
Go for it.
Uncle was called Casking Cookies and John P. One of what like you were strong in cookery.
Rulani Rulani found Steve Unkile setting, but it's okay.
What thing? Do to change a money? Baku dim batata kotlase, bakotlase batata go dim. I never saw that. I thought we were the easy. I didn't know that I would be a true supporter. And others will turn into what do you call the plastic fence? I didn't know that such day will come. Hey, wait till Tolani and Tamelos I wanna jilo manai. Happy that Sundowns lost. It's a Sundown support. Mitolaya like a no man. No, can like go one way. No, I when Nahaisha Marisha, Kibona Honimu. Nagayasha Marhaish, me Ashim Haish. Yeah, Shem when Aish. The bush is burning, but it's not burning. I think let me remind the occultic followers that their fan favorite lost 3-0 in the semi-finals in his first leg, in the semi-finals in his first season, and lost the final. He never won in MTN8. Under Coach Pitso, the greatest Sundowns coach of recent memory, excluding the founding coaches of Piano and Shoeshine, won it, I think, if not once or twice in 8 years. So traditionally, this cup is not ours. So let's not behave as if we are the Orlando Pirates of this cup. So we have never traditionally been good in this cup. We miss Rulani, we miss that. Let's not forget that we benefited against Chiefs. And I need to remind them that we benefited. Chiefs were the supposed winners of last season's semi-final. We benefited and we won through benefiting. So they should not tell us that that Messiah was better. That Messiah was not better.
Yeah.
8 games or 7 games or even 6 games, I can recall from the top of my head, we benefited. We were supposed to lose or draw. So let's not pretend the so-called Cameroon football or the Cameroon football or whatever football was perfect. It wasn't perfect. So we need to be truthful that our team has not been playing well for the past 2 seasons, including last season. We didn't play well. Even we're thieves, but for others, I want to thief until kingdom comes because they stole our cups. They know themselves. So I need to say this and say it out loud that let's not pretend that this is the be-all, end-all of Sundowns. Even under Rulani, we can praise him for what we want, but he was not perfect. We won through benefiting. His system was, made us lose, And how many cups did he win? Besides a plastic cup, which it will become a cup if there's a second edition. Up until then, it's a plastic cup.
Yeah.
So let's not pretend to be holier than thou. Let's not call ourselves virgins when we are not. So we have to be realistic. We have to accept the situation of what it is. This is not a cup. We've never been a cup team. We're a league team. Let's just man over on the league. If he doesn't deliver it, then we can say he was a failure. But on cups, Glandi didn't even deliver them. So please,
Sandawana, let's support as the true supporters. The true supporters, not the fake ones. The true supporters. When you lose at a game, there's a chant that we make. Win or lose. Mtavev here will tell you there's a chant that we make. Win or lose. Win or lose. And we clap our hands and we dance. Not this keyboard warriors. Some, but I will not go there. But some, we can see why Vele says they think like someone, like Oliver Tambo. It's because of this ageism thing, but it's fine. Win or lose, we are Sundowns. Thank you.
I didn't know that when you renewed your membership, the card became metal. Plastic. Okay. So, if we're being realistic, this is the realistic thing. If we're being realistic and we're speaking the truth, following Rulani was always going to be tough. It's always tough when you are in the driver's seat, because the moment you step in and you have to follow something, even though it didn't win trophies, the type of football that they were playing, the chameleon, the unbeaten season, the AFL, all those things count. And while Rulani left and everybody was fine with it and all of that, cool. Now, Mangoba has to step into this role. And I think part of the problem with Mangoba stepping into this role is that I still feel like Sundowns people look at him as the caretaker coach. And to be honest with you, I think he has to prove to you guys that he is the guy. I don't think you're shaking if this was the final dude that everybody was talking about. The other realistic thing that we've been speaking about for weeks on this show, guys, or I've been speaking out for weeks. You're going from one of the most detailed, disciplined, tailored systems that you could ever find in South African football and maybe in African football. When Rulani came in, there were things that he was doing with that team that were very, he covered a lot of weaknesses. He made a lot of strengths shine. But if you remember correctly, he had the whole of last season, most of last season, when he was promoted, or season before last, when he was promoted to work on his ideas. By the time he stepped in to that role and he was full on by himself again in the following season, for his first season, he's had a lot of time to work with these players. If Mangoba really is changing how Sundowns plays, it's going to take a lot of work to get them to where he wants to be from where they come from. And the realistic thing that we're starting to see with Sundowns is how good that system Rulani had put in was. I said from the beginning of the game and from the Polokwane game that there's going to be issues of, guys, Aubrey Mudiba never played full-on number 10. When Aubrey, full-on number 10 or even in midfield, Aubrey Mudiba was on the pitch as the left back who comes into midfield. And when he comes into midfield, he's got Kutsia, he's got Alenda, he's got him, he's got Zwane, and he's got Mukwena who cleans up with Kutsia who can clean up. They've hidden one of his weaknesses and they've amplified one of his strengths. You look at Mukwena. Mukwena, as a midfielder, doesn't need to play the ball. Think back to the chameleon. Never played the ball. His job was to mop up for the other guys, and his weakness of not being able to play this was closed because, again, you've got Kutsia, you've got Mudiba, you've got Zwane, you've got Alenda, right? So the system worked in a way that was, again, hiding the weaknesses, amplifying the strengths. When you had Kutsia in defense, it means that you always had a 3, meaning that even if Mudiba's gone or Mudau's gone, you've got adequate cover. Then when you start building up, there's a midfielder, an extra midfielder who can go forward and play the ball. Now, it seems that Coach Mangoba is showing how much of an old school coach he is. He's asking these players to play these positions full on out, and you are one man alone. Libusa, you're not going to have Kutsia's cover. Libusa, when the ball gets played out from the back, you're not going to be able to let Kutsia take the ball and move forward. You're going to have to put your foot on the ball. Kekana, same Shandis. When we go into attack or when we get caught in transition, you two are going to have to be full-on defenders, and you're not going to have the cover that was afforded to you under Rulani's system. The midfielders, you are no longer going to be able to hide behind 2 or 3 other people that can play the ball. Allende, you're going to be alone in that midfield with Utebogo Mokoena. Mudiba, you're going to be alone in number 10. The guys in front, you're going to be... That system was working for those type of things. And now we are seeing how much of a system Sundowns actually was under Urulani. And it's not to say that Ukosh Mangoba is going to be good or bad going forward. It's that he's going to have to work extremely hard to undo those things. Because Coach Mangoba strikes me as a coach who's not a new textbook coach, a UEFA A coach, and all of that stuff. He's a guy who comes in and he wants those players to play. Mara, these guys are not used to playing. They come from a system. So he's still going to have to deal with those things. I always say here that there's a reason why Pitso called Mangoba. Mangoba knew how to play Shushan in Piano Freedom football. He just didn't have the structure of what Pitso can give you. They work together. Manje, labo tactical WhatsApp abaseko, and there was no time afforded to Mangoba. So he might get this right, I don't know, but we're going to see a little bit of a struggle for Sundowns to start playing the football that he wants to play. And that is just a reality. I often joke that this season is showing us that Sundowns is becoming more like a normal PSL team. And I'll tell you why. You see what Nebi's going through at Kaizer Chiefs? Mangoba's going through right now. You see the changes and the new coaches and the players and the this and the this that's happening right now is part of the issues with a lot of the teams outside. The nice thing about Sundowns is they always had a line, but they don't have a line anymore. And Mangoba's the last person. I have a video on YouTube where I speak about the philosophies of Sundowns changing right now. There's going to be a lot of teething pains. Sundowns is going to have to find itself again. Sundowns is going to have to work very hard to get to Mangoba or to allow this team to play Mangoba football.